Hi, Makeup Family. After 3 whole weeks, guess what's finally here? My Colourpop haul, my Blue Moon. I've forgotten what they're called. It's been almost a month. I've been waiting in the honey. And that's how I feel about the Colourpop shipping. I feel like, honey, you take forever and a day. They are so cute though. And today I decided that I would put them together since it's been out for so long, and I just got it yesterday, last night. I decided to just go ahead and do an eye look with the colors, the yellow colors from the Honey, and a little bit of the Periwinkle and Blue from the Blue Moon palette, and just do a little bit of swatches and show you my Colourpop haul. I think there was a sale, but like I said, it was 3 weeks ago or a month ago. I can't remember if it was when it was 25% or 30%. Don't recall. But they're very, very, I mean, these like monochromatic palettes that Colourpop has been coming out with for $12 are pretty uniformly great in terms of quality. When I was working with the blue palette today, the Blue Moon, I did notice that there was a little bit more patchiness. It could also be just blue in general. It's probably maybe not one of the easiest colors to, even work with. And there was a tiny bit of patchiness in, this is what she looks like. When I was first trying to blend the look out, I noticed that there was a little bit of patchiness, that I had to kind of go back and blend. But, such is the life of eyeshadow looks. It's just blending for days and days and hoping that you come up with something that is palatable and good. And I think this is a really cute look. And I really, really like this palette. I was drawn to all the colors in this palette. What I used on my eyes today, I went in with this periwinkle color and this really bright, beautiful blue color, and then this kind of navy. It's a little bit more of a satin matte, this navy. This is a true matte, and this periwinkle is gorgeous. It's also a true matte. And I love this blue palette. Now, I wouldn't say the blue eyeshadow is the easiest look in the world to pull off, especially at 51. But hey, I love my bright colors, and I like this look. I think this is really cute. I think the blue with the yellow just plays really well, and I'm not mad that I bought these palettes. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch. This periwinkle is gorgeous, and it reminds me of the hero color in the Norvina palette. I'm gonna go ahead. Ooh, try not to cause an eyeshadow avalanche. And I'm gonna swatch this against the that same sort of lilac color called, I think it was called Soul. It is in the Anastasia Norvina palette. Here's the Norvina palette. This is that color Soul. It's been so long since I've used this palette. I think this is, yeah, it is also a matte. You know what? They are almost identical. That's so funny. So this is the color, Lord, Dada-E. Yeah, I don't have on my reading glasses, but you will be able to read it and see it, even if it is upside down. But this is the periwinkle color from Colourpop, and this is Soul from the Anastasia palette. So Soul is deeper. It's a lot deeper, actually. But they look very similar in the palette. That's so good when you get to like actually swatch things next to each other, because they can look identical and be very, very different. They're similar colors, obviously. They're just different shades, tones of periwinkle, but I want you to see what those look like swatched next to each other so you can tell how close or how different they are. Okay, putting Norvina away. There we go. This bright blue color, oh, Look at that. That's what I have in my outer crease. And I have this on my lid. And then this beautiful navy color. And you know what? It's not even navy. It's actually kind of it's kind of a peacock blue. If you can see that, because it's got some green tones in it. That's really beautiful. That's this color here that looks navy in the pan, but on the skin it is decided. And look how funny that is, right up next to each other. This looks navy, and then on the skin the green is all the way there. It's totally a peacock color. How fun is that? I'm gonna go ahead and swatch some of these shimmers too. I'm gonna get some alcohol. Wipe my finger. I went to the mall yesterday to meet my sister for lunch and to go to Sephora. There was a Morphe store in our Tampa, International Mall that's close to me. And I'd never been in an actual Morphe store. I don't own a lot of Morphe, but I do own some. But I swatched I think it was the Hot Spot palette, that 35H or whatever, because it had some really pretty blues. And I swatched it, and I still can't get all the blue. But that's okay, because this is staining too. And I'm wiping with alcohol, and it's not all coming up. But anyway, I was about to talk madness about Morphe and how, my nail looked dirty because I still haven't been able to get all that blue out. But alas, this is staining the same. Okay. That peacock is so pretty. And I just have that just deepen up the very, very outer corners. So I went into my crease initially with this color, which I have not yet swatched. And this one I'm going to have to build up a little bit because, here we go. So I started out with this in my crease, and then I deepened it up with this periwinkle color. And I went into the outer corners with this bright blue and deepened up just the very outer V part with this beautiful deep turquoise matte. This is a gorgeous palette. I'm very, very glad that I bought it. This color right here that looks like a white, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna swatch these shimmers for you. The one that looks like a white, it's a really interesting, I don't think it's really picking up that well. It's called Luna, I think. Lumi. It's this color here, but it has a blue shift to it. This is a really interesting color. Oh shit. Sorry for my language, but I hit my ring and I'm not trying to lose my stone. Okay, this is gorgeous. This color right here is so pretty. And the minute I saw it, I was like, oh, this reminds me of that color Seaside from the Riviera palette, which I happen to have here. I have a whole stack of Anastasia palettes because I was gonna do my best of, worst of for my Anastasia. And I'm gonna swatch this color from the Anastasia palette. It looks very similar to this. Very similar. Like sort of a blue sea glass. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, those are the colors swatched next to each other. So this is from the Colourpop palette. This is from the Colourpop palette, and this is from the Riviera palette. They look so similar, but this is much deeper, and this is much lighter. There's a lighter toned silver in this one called Seaside. I wonder if that's more, that's more similar to it. This color, Seaside, is from the Riviera palette, and that's a lot, probably, because it's lighter, it's more similar maybe to that one. but they're all that sort of blue, sort of lavender, shifting, beautiful shimmers. Very similar. It's really good when you get a chance to swatch colors that appear similar next to each other, because then you really get to see how dissimilar they really are. So again, this is the Colourpop. This is from the Anastasia. This is Seaside, and then this is the lighter color from the Anastasia Riviera palette. Beautiful. Okay, there's a beautiful, like, just straight up. I know my swatches are, I've been away for a minute, so my swatches are not perfection. But that's a beautiful, bright turquoise. I love that color. And then finally, in this palette, there's a Mad About You. It's a shimmer. Now this actually looks sort of like a, it's kind of like a mid-tone, frosty sort of navy blue shimmer. Well, actually, that's more metallic. It's a metallic. And I think you can kind of see on my skin how that is. Oh, I just love this. This is such a beautiful, I mean, and you see the way that those two palettes play together. I mean, the Anastasia Riviera palette, and then this Blue Moon palette from Colourpop. I mean, because what the Riviera palette was missing, what were the, like the blue and the teal, green, whatever, mattes. It didn't have those, you know, those blue mattes to really make that palette pop, I think, the way it should have. Nevertheless, the Riviera palette is one of my favorite colorful palettes. I mean, the quality is just exceptional, and it's still just a beautiful quality palette. There are the swatches one more time. Those two palettes play extremely well together, and I mean, you can also, if you didn't want to get them both, I think that the Colourpop palette is definitely a great substitute. If you wanted to just get one, you can get very similar eye looks with just this $12 Blue Moon palette. Really, really stunning. The Honey palette is gorgeous. I mean, I love me a mustard yellow, and there are so many options in this palette. It's gorgeous. I know you have seen this. I put this color Stinger, this kind of buttery yellow, into my inner crease today, and it was very pigmented, and I think it looks gorgeous with the blue. And the formula on this was incredible. I thought this was quite strange, but it's a straight glitter. It's a pressed glitter. So you get some glitter glue and you can make it adhere and do what it's supposed to do. But I mean, there are really huge chunks of glitter. I mean, the pieces of glitter in this palette are so big that, you know, it's a little concerning having glitter chunks that big near your eyes. So I don't know how likely I am to really use that color, but it is very beautiful. The entire palette is beautiful. I mean, this bright sunny yellow, I mean, just like all the yellows you could possibly want. I mean, just, I'm gonna just swatch some of them. And they're all slightly different in tone. Really, really beautiful. I love this warm sort of orangey brown for the crease. It's here. That's beautiful. And I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the shimmers. Ooh, that's beautiful. That's so pretty. I love that. That is super, super beautiful. Oh my. I love this palette. It's another one of the shimmers. And then this is a deeper, like yellow, bronzy kind of, oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that is gold. That is gold. I love this palette. I can't wait to do and I look using just entirely that Honey palette. But I mean, Colourpop is definitely gonna have to step its game up with the shipping. I can't, I mean, the new Orange Sickle palette that just came out, I want it. It's beautiful. It's an orange palette. Of course I want it. I mean, and I made this joke online, but it really wasn't a joke. I was like, if I order it now, I might get it in time for Christmas. And I'm getting a little bit frustrated with Colourpop's, you know, shipping. They have all these, you know, new releases constantly coming out, which I love that. I think it's great that they, you know, have these affordable products that are great quality, and, you know, they're, you know, being innovative and coming out with new things. I mean, that's an awesome thing. But I mean, to have to wait a month to get it, and, you know, to be able to review it and use it, it's like old news by the time you finally get it. So I'll be ordering the orange palette eventually, but I'm sure you won't be seeing it anytime soon for me because, you know, they take a month to ship. So we'll see how that turns out. But, you know, you just can't beat Colourpop in terms of the affordability and the selection. They're always coming out with new things. So it's, you know, it's a little bit hard to complain about something that's such a great price. But yet I managed to do it. In my Colourpop haul, forgot what I had gotten. I got 2 of my favorite lip pencils, the BFF3 lip pencils. And this is just a beautiful, like, deep chocolate brown color. That's a great, oh, wait a minute now. This is lighter. And I don't even have on my glasses. This says it's BFF and then BFF3. I thought I ordered, I'm gonna have to look at my order form because BFF3 is my favorite. It's the deepest. I think they've since come out with maybe they've come out with a BFF4. I don't know. But BFF3 is what I typically use. And it's beautiful. It's just a deep, creamy chocolate brown color, just like the cat. And I thought I had ordered, because BFF3 is my favorite. I would have ordered at least, I said I was going to order 3 of them. And then BFF, I don't think I ordered BFF at all. I don't know if that's a mistake or what. I have to look and see. That's beautiful. I don't think I had BFF. I probably did order it, but I thought I had ordered more of the BFF3. And then they came out with the BFF4, which is supposed to be deeper still. Maybe it was sold out or something, but I'll see what I ordered. What I was most excited about, other than the palettes, was I got the entire collection of these sets. These beautiful, like, cream, are they just called, like, cream blushes? They are so beautiful. Yes, blush light sets. Okay, so I got all the blush light sets. It comes with 2 blushes and a highlighter in each set of 3, and they have 5 different sets, so I bought all 5 of them. But still, I don't think that this is all the colors. I think there's still probably another like 5 colors or something, even though these are all the sets they have for purchase. I don't know why they didn't have it where if you purchased all the sets, you got every single highlighter and every single blush, but it is what it is. I'm going to show you these, and I'm going to do a dedicated video to these, but I'm just sort of doing an unboxing of this particular, just to show you what came. Peony. I was most excited for this peony. This is like just gorgeous, soft pinks. I mean, and these are supposed to represent the colors, and these have gotten such uniformly great reviews. Like pretty much everywhere that I have looked, I have seen and read nothing but good things about these blush sticks. And, you know, having more mature skin, it's definitely welcome to have like a cream product that has good pigmentation and, you know, does, you know, it's not dry, something that, you know, has a nice dewy, youthful finish to it. I mean, who wouldn't appreciate that? So I got Peony and Orchid, I think is also like a light, cool toned pink set with 2 blushes and 1 highlighter. So those are those 2. And how cute is the packaging? I mean, you know, I don't know how Colourpop even does it. I mean, these are super cute. I don't know how much these are individually, but I know I picked, the set was $85 for all 5 of the sets that contain 3 of the sticks. So for 15 sticks, I paid $85. I think they're $8 per stick normally. That's the normal price. So orchid, peony, then I was really excited about this poppy. The oranges, I was just like, oh, it's gonna be so beautiful. I can't wait to use these and swatch these. And like I said, I'm gonna do an entire dedicated video with swatches for you. So that's the poppy. And this is the magnolias. And we'll see when we do the video what that one's about, the magnolias. But the packaging is just too freaking cute. And then of course, rose. So these are supposed to be the representative of the colors included. And I like that it had sort of a brownish tone, something that I'm hoping I can use in place of powder, of my contour powder. But we'll see when we do the video. But I just thought these sets were so cute. And, you know, I was able to catch a good sale on top of it, so that's a good thing. That is my entire Colourpop haul, and I will put in the description box below everything that I'm wearing on my face, which is the new, the beautiful, the wonderful, the excellent, the flawlessness of Pat McGrath's new Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. And I'm wearing the color L10 today. I love this formula. I'm doing wear tests. I'm seeing how it plays with other products. And by the time the system arrives with the powder and the primer and everything, I'll have a very good idea of exactly what this foundation can do and how it plays with other products. So I will see you on the very next one. Please comment and subscribe below, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.